screen. Not bad. And hey, no matter how serious the concert is, every program needs a song that can give us this kind of energy. Have something to lighten the mood. So returning to the stage are Haley and Josh, and they're going to sing for us a song that goes like this. Let's show them some love as they come. Oh yeah, they are going. Okay.
Once in every show, there comes a song like this. It starts off soft and low, and ends up with a kiss. Oh, where is the song that goes like this? Where is it? Where?
A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along. We'll overact like heck. Oh, this is the song that goes like this.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Now we can go straight into the middle eight, a bridge that is too far for me.
I'll sing it in your face while we both embrace,
And then we change the key. Now we're into E. That's awfully high for me.
but everyone can see we should have stayed in D.
For this is our song that goes like this. I'm feeling very proud.
You're singing far too loud.
That's the way that this song goes.
You're standing on my toes.
Singing our song that goes like this.
I can't believe there's more.
It's far too long, I'm sure.
That's the trouble with this song. It goes on and on and on.
For this is our song that is too long. Oh, come on, Steve!
We'll be singing this along.
You'll wish that you weren't born.
Let's stop this darn refrain before we go insane.
The song
Always ends
like this.
All right. Still hitting high notes, I see. That's what I'm talking about. Are y'all having a good time? Oh, wow. So I believe we have some of Erin's medical staff in the building. If you are here, can you stand for us? We want to recognize you. Hey! The heroes, you all can remain standing for just a second. The heroes say have praised you all, and Baptist and MD Anderson for professionalism and supporting care. So let's show them some love one more time. Thank you so much. Now, if we could ask the people that worked on Erin's team to stand, is that a different group of people? Same group? All right, we're going to pretend I didn't say that. All right, now, if there are any other medical professionals that may be here, if you would stand, we do want to recognize you as well. Any other medical professionals? Even if you take care of our furry loved ones, our pets. All right. Oh, we are hey! All right, we thank you. We thank you. All right, we're going to keep this thing going. It is so incredible to see so much talent on the same stage. And so, many different things. You have the ensemble Hosanna that came. You have solos, duets, bands, a little bit of everything. So it's good to see so many different types tonight, and they're all coming and bringing their A game. That's what I like to see. We see so much incredible talent, and again, they all can sing, they all can play, and they're all doing it for our great friend, our sister, our family, Miss Erin Hayward, who is here tonight. So we're going to go into a song called Tell Your Heart to Beat Again. And this is a crazy story. So when Danny Goki, he decided to record Tell Your Heart to Beat Again, he tells the story about a cardio surgeon that performed open heart surgery on a woman. Now, when it was time to return her heart back into the chest cavity, her heart didn't start beating as planned. Then the surgeon got down on one knee, he prayed, and he told his patient, I have done everything that I can do. Your heart has been repaired, but I need you to tell your heart to beat again. And it was at that moment that her heart started beating. Join me in welcoming Scott Hershey and singing Tell Your Heart to Beat Again.
Like you've never been before, the life you knew in 1,000 pieces on the floor, and words fall short in times like these, when this world drives you to your knees. You think you're never gonna get back to the you that used to be. Tell your heart to beat again. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the shadows fall away. Step into the light of grace. Yesterday is a closing door. You don't live there anymore. Say goodbye to where you've been, and tell your heart to beat again. Beginning, just let that word wash over you. It's alright now. Love's healing hands have pulled you through. So get back up, take step one. Leave the darkness, feel the sun. 'Cause your story's far from over, and your journey's just begun. Tell your heart to beat again. Close your eyes and breathe it in. Let the shadows fall away. Step into the light of grace. Yesterday is a closing door. You don't live there anymore. Say goodbye to where you've been, and tell your heart to beat again. Let every heart break and every scar be a picture that reminds you who has carried you this far. 'Cause love sees farther than you ever could. In this moment, heaven's working everything for you.
not know this, APL is not an inherited disease. It occurs due to changes in the cell during a person's lifetime. And it's when two genes fuse together and produce this protein that causes blood cells to get stuck in an immature state. Now, thankfully, due to advances in medicine and science, APL has gone from the most fatal type of leukemia to now the most curable type. Next, I want you to join me in welcoming Brian and Sheridan and celebrating the cure for Erin as they're going to perform Climb 1.
We worked so hard, being tough on our own, but now it's me and you. Let's give it up, sad bones, 'cause we are full of hard times. But you don't have to stand and go alone. Just put your hand in mine.
So one thing I've learned, you never know what a person is going through, and working in TV and working in the news industry, I tell you, you see a lot of different things. Fortunately, for what I do, I don't typically have to cover so much of hard news, so you won't see me out there on the scene of Woo. It's all good, don't worry about it. I was just getting my testimony. But let me tell you this, yes, So, working in the news industry, I have to be up at 3-ish in the morning to make it to my job by 4 o'clock, okay? Now again, I was saying, I'm up at 3 in the morning to make it to my job by 4 o'clock because I work on the morning show. We go on the air starting at 4:30. And it's so easy to complain when you wake up in the morning, especially that early. Anybody else get up that early? So y'all know my struggle. Now I've been doing it for 3 years and it has never gotten easier. But I will tell you this, it's just those little things in life that, we have to remind ourselves of why, I'm blessed to honestly be able to do what I love each and every day, which is to tell people stories, and even some of the ones where people have shared their stories about cancer. And even last month, I had to do a series of kids that were battling chronic illnesses from Wilson. And I'm telling you, it's such a humbling experience because you just don't know what a lot of them are going through. But what I can tell you is all of those kids, their spirits were so high. Their spirits, part of it was because they didn't know what they were going through. The other part of it is for them, they can't see what could be on the other side, outside of I'm just living through it right now. So sometimes as adults, it's easy for us to think about the bad things that can happen. It's easy for us to think about what could go wrong. What happens if the treatment doesn't work? What happens if this doesn't work? What happens if I lose my hair? What happens if I do this? But the kids, there's that innocence that they have. So I just always challenge you, and I challenge you all today as the band is setting up today. We're here to celebrate Erin and a cure. So luckily she doesn't have to even go through some of those different things that she may have thought she was going to face when she first received the diagnosis. But I challenge you all today just to always be positive. And that positivity is what's bringing Erin through. That positivity is what is always going to bring you through any challenges that you may face in life. And that's exactly why we are here tonight. So of course, we're excited that Erin's case is considered what we call a low risk due to catching this illness so early on. Also, if something's wrong on the inside, go to a doctor. Sometimes things can happen, and sometimes it's so easy for us to not want to get checked out, but please do it. You could literally be saving your life, and thankfully she was able to go and seek, receive that medical attention that she needed, and that has saved her life. So you've been learning a little bit about APL and leukemia and what the power of prayer can do in your lives. But now we're going to bring Soul on Fire, they're going to be singing Soul on Fire, and sometimes by